What is up, my friends, and what is up, all of you X-Men 97 fans? Another week has passed, and that means we have a brand new episode of X-Men 97. This time, it's called Lifedeath Part 2. And if you watched my reaction last week, you'll know that I was a little bit confused that it wasn't Lifedeath Part 2 because we left on that cliffhanger with Storm, and I was like, what is going on? What's happening with Storm? And so I'm happy to see that we're going to be diving back into that. What's going to be happening today is I'm going to be reacting to it. I wanted to watch it with you guys, and then afterwards, I'm going to be giving a full episode review. So make sure to stick around for that. But before we dive in, as always, make sure you smash like and subscribe if you're new here. It's a pretty fun community to be a part of, so come on, let me get my claws on you. All right, that was weird. But okay, Life Death Part 2, let's get this thing going. It's like I want to get hyped right now for this episode, as crazy as this show can be, but things have been so emotional that I'm almost a little bit on edge. Like, I was wrecked last week. Still got to jam out a little bit, though. All right, let's do this. Life Death Part 2. Starting with a space battle. Whoa. This is very Star Trek.
Surrender? No, just perish.
Okay.
This pigeon shall
Oh, dang, Ronan?
will of the supreme intelligence.
Okay.
For the Imperial Guard!
Dang, dude is just like...
A Pyrrhic victory. The Creed do not!
Be honored to fall at my feet, Ronan. For you shall be recognized as the corpse upon which I pose.
A true Creed bows to no one.
Dang, dude.
Tell me where the supreme intelligence has fled.
Excuse my naivety. Who are these people?
Save them, Ronan. All you need
Is that like Vulcan or something? I feel like I've heard of this character.
is moment.
Oh, it's your sister, the Empress.
Oh, joy. My dearest sister.
Dang.
Greetings, Shi'ar. 1 year ago,
Shi'ar.
offered the skills of our mighty healers to a Terran.
Padme?
No ordinary Terran.
Wait a minute.
Spare the entire universe from the madness of my brother D'Ken.
What's happening?
Now, in his greatest feat yet, this man has unlocked the secrets to my heart.
This man.
Empress Lilandra, stand before this high council with joyous news in
Dang, double face there.
your empress is to be married, and our empire shall welcome a new emperor. Professor Charles Xavier.
Whoa! What? I think I speak for everyone. We're all speechless.
I pray our act of performative jingoism erased any concerns over my heritage.
So is this like a different universe?
On Earth, newlyweds whisk off to some faraway island to celebrate their love. Perhaps an empress could even spend a portion of her time ruling the galaxy from my little corner of it?
My handsome emperor has much to learn about masking his manipulations.
Didn't your brother nearly destroy the universe with the Emkron crystal?
You should message them. Use a hologlobe. Invite them to the wedding.
The score is kind of giving Dune Part 2 vibes.
Do as you did on Earth. Play the role of the peacemaker.
Wasn't aware my X-Men and I were playing make-believe. Will you at least consider Earth?
I will, but I remind you, Charles, the virtue of a teacher lies in showing their students how to walk on their own.
Okay. So is that her ex?
He's a liar, a traitor.
Oh yeah, like poison. He got that poison bite.
He was trying to help me.
A tawdry romance of guilt and shame. How many made slaves?
So Demon Bird is just kicking it here now?
Leave him. Don't play martyr. I can fix you. Forge made his bed. Let him die in it.
No pun. Come on, Storm.
You go for help, but there is no pill for my poison. You're not an X-Man anymore.
How dare you?
And that beats you? I know. That's why you rushed to play dead. You.
This is like claustrophobic, man.
Is that why you fear your power?
Ah!
Sought refuge with this monotone family? Enough!
Okay, Code the Face Stealer.
Look at your family. Who you follow.
Whoa!
You had already renounced them. I cannot breathe. You turned your back on these paths long ago.
Whoa.
Lord of Chaos.
Hey, that's a little bit of sorcery right there. I recognize those.
Depart to the desert, demon. Depart and be gone.
Maybe could have gotten a better performance with the depart and be gone. We're going to try it again and just give us a little bit more emotion.
Some of it sunk in, despite my best efforts.
Ew, gosh. That doesn't look good.
Bite is magical. Perhaps your mother's book holds an answer.
She wrote about a cacti.
What is that book?
I don't have much time, Aurora. If this nastiness gets worse while you're gone, I don't want to be alone.
Then we ride together.
Okay, yeah. Ride together, die together.
The Empress, Lilandra Niramani.
Not an entirely displeasing thought.
This is really confusing to me.
Gladiator and his guard fill my ears with news of coming victory.
Yes, but we have been trapped in so much change. Some yearn for the stable comfort of what is familiar.
Don't we all?
My sister.
Oh boy.
A union with the Terran would bind the Shi'ar into alliance with his inferior homeworld.
Chandalar is home, our throne world.
Of course, Lord Chancellor. I nearly meant...
Spoke the quiet part out loud. His Milky Way ghetto become our new throne world.
You are twisting my words.
Milky Way ghetto?
The right of Mdasha. Terran, the right requires...
A non-Shi'ar pass a test of loyalty in order to wed a royal.
Not any mere test, Terran. A challenge of my own choosing.
Then choose.
Bro, you're not gonna beat Charles.
You must renounce Earth and erase all memory of your life there.
Well...
Charles Xavier must purge all memories of Earth, and you, dear sister, must be
Oh,
the
no.
one to do it.
Oh no. Well, she's kind of cool, huh?
The union of Shara and Kithri is at the core of our principles, to bind various cultures into one for the sake of galactic peace and harmony.
Classic melting pot. It's a good way to do things.
What is united if one half must be erased for the sake of the whole?
Idealism is also a sign of insanity.
Good line.
I have a very old and very dear friend on Earth who would agree with you.
Wise for a Terran.
His name is Magnus.
Oh, man. He doesn't know.
Do you love me, Charles?
A silly question. Even you know Deathbird's challenge goes too far.
They won't let us be together. Not unless I forfeit my throne.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Forget everybody?
Imagine the chaos that my sister would unleash across the galaxy as ruler.
The sister reminds me a lot of Hela.
You saved my life. Gave me a home, a new future. Your devotion is beyond measure. Perhaps it is time to show you mine.
Let's go. Earth needs you right now, dude.
There, that's it. Snow Snake Tower. Union forces stored weapons here during the Civil War.
Those wars exterminated your people. Why let them build such a thing into...
Where did that creepy owl... So the owl is just gone now, just like trapped somewhere else?
No matter how many I saved, my mutant gifts inspired twice as much hate and humanity. In a way, your machine failing is a blessing. I am better this way.
Aw. Yeah, but we would also love it if you were Storm again.
Where
That's why I came. I know how you feel about tight spaces.
It's time for the crawl.
Stand in our circle to complete the rite of M. Dasha.
They have a way with costumes, I'll tell you what. That, like, Mufasa armor is killing.
I do.
And of your X-Men.
Nah.
Do you renounce your X-Men?
Back up.
He hesitates.
Just waiting in the wings. No pun.
He seeks to ally us with Earth.
My God, you are dramatic.
The ruler descended of simians. Have our blood mixed with his inferior freak fluids. Indeed, this Xavier.
God, freak fluids. Milky Way ghetto. Like, she's just so rude.
My sister, like my brother Deken, has gone mad.
Gladiator, arrest this treacherous vulture, and any who dare to stand with her.
Oh! Yeah. Yeah. Dang. Oh, all right. This guy's cool. Dang.
I have forgotten my greatest gift.
Hear me. Class is now in session.
Nice.
I have used my vast psychic abilities to draw us into the astral plane.
Oh, that's so cool. I'd freaking love to see that in live action. There it is. Oh, no.
Woman. Had to save him. Be above it. Now look at you. No.
So creepy. Good sound design on this. So like,
The high road storm. Last stop. You pancaked by the pressure of existing.
Oh my gosh.
And I will save you and let you live your tempting daydream.
What is happening?
No, you
Whoa.
demon.
She getting her powers back?
The Executioner's neutralizer was not the only weapon tamping down my gifts. There was that lie, and I believed it.
Be warned.
Let's go.
Believe the lie.
Oh, the music.
Lay dead, or humanity will thunder down upon you and your kind.
You all are an echo of who I am.
Oh, let's see those eyes.
Thunder, for I am lightning.
Oh! Let's go! Sweet. New and improved. Look at the fit. Dang, dude, she looks so cool. Wow. Cool. Time to kick some owl butt. That was the dumbest thing I've ever said.
Strange to feel grateful.
Towards the demon?
What are demons but reflections of our fears and shame? Things we even as they poison our hearts until we finally heal our adversary.
Oh, there you go. It's looking better.
So what now? You've been given a second chance. Should we whisk away to some tropical island?
Well,
Nations refusing to allow mutants displaced by the brutal attack on
oh yeah, she doesn't know.
this, as rumors swirl that Genosha is the opening salvo in the long-feared evolutionary war.
Yeah.
Let's talk about power. Real power.
It is wild that Professor X is back. I feel like I haven't fully processed this yet.
But only if they assimilate, submit, which brings us to...
I love They're all just at desks.
Coexistence is messy. Thus my love for education, for my X-Men. Their heroism teaches a lesson we mustn't forget, that the universe is very old, and all of us very young, born of ancient stardust.
You tell him, Charles. Oh, dang.
Heavens, no!
What? Gambit.
No!
No.
They were dancing, drinking wine, making love! Oh, my children of the atom, destroyed!
What? Whoa. Ah!
Charles! What in the stars?
What just happened?
It doesn't matter. While I cowered in the cosmos, the unthinkable has happened.
Yeah.
Charles, if you leave...
It's time to go back.
If that should end our star-crossed affair, so be it.
Amen, dude.
Not abandon my kind. It is time I return to my X-Men.
Dude, I love it. And are we just ending on that, or are we just... No, we're not. We're still here.
I did what you asked. I gave you my DNA to access Master Mold.
What is this now? Master Mold?
Kill me, please, for what happened in Genosha.
Are we back to Sinister?
Don't take all the blame, Oliver, and don't fret the future. Genosha was merely the beginning of a prologue, now past. You have nothing to fear, so long as you place your faith in Sinister.
Yeah, we're back to Sinister. I love that. Okay, so Sinister is mapping out to be like the big bad of this show. Okay, and that's it. Okay, all right. Well, right off the bat, I just want to say, coming off of the high that was last week's, or I should say the low that was last week's episode, it was interesting going into this episode, because in my head I was thinking like, okay, this still is a long season, and I doubt every single episode from here on out is going to be that insane. Like, last week was just an iconic episode, one for the ages, and I think that a lot of people out there probably feel the same way as I do when it comes to that. But I very much was looking forward to the continuation of what was happening with Storm, and we had that demon. Basically, her journey to get her powers back, and it was a very simple process, to be honest. There was a little bit of sorcery that happened there. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments about what that was. The only thing that I could think of was maybe the Darkhold or something, but it's not the Darkhold. He said that his mom practiced desert magic, and some of it sunk in, and I don't really know what that means, but there definitely was a little Easter egg there. There was a little bit of sorcery, reminding me of Doctor Strange. Like, we've seen those spells, we've seen that, and it's the same exact look as, the other MCU spells. So that was a lot of fun to see. But when it came time for Storm to really get her powers back, or, I guess the point was she always had her powers, if I'm understanding that correctly. Like, it was a lie. Her powers were just sort of dampened down, and she was convinced that they were actually gone, even though they weren't. I thought that the way that all of that played out was pretty dang clever, with the demon kind of echoing back, like, no, believe the lie. It's kind of like the devil and the angel on your shoulder type thing. And then when Storm rises up and there's the thunder and the lightning and the tornado and her eyes go white, that was just so freaking cool. Also, her costume, I mean, come on, dude, that is about as cool as it gets. Like, Storm is looking awesome now, and I'm so stoked to see her as we head kind of, towards the end of this season and into the rest of the season as she gets back together with all of the other mutants. But the other side of this episode was really what was most interesting. Professor X is freaking back. Charles Xavier is back in X-Men 97, and it's amazing to see him. He is like the focal point of the X-Men. He is the X-Men, and so not having him around kind of has made this entire show just feel like it was missing something, because it was. And now he knows that something happened on Earth, so he's going there. But there was a lot of stuff going on with his storyline that, frankly, I was just a little bit confused by. I've been very honest and transparent with you guys about my X-Men lore knowledge, my comic knowledge, as well as just my past history with the X-Men, the animated series. And the things that I did notice was like Ronan in the beginning of this, and them talking about the Kree. That's the stuff from the MCU that sticks out, and I go, okay, cool. But all the stuff stuff with him and his relationship with this Lilandra character and her sister Shihar, and then all of these other characters, the Gladiator. I think I recognized one of them as Vulcan. I've heard of that character, but there was just so much going on. I found myself getting a little bit confused. This is kind of where I call on you guys in a very Professor X way. Like, guys, help me out, because I don't really know what was happening with all that, as well as all of those characters. Like, will that have a lot of meaning moving forward, or is this just kind of in service to Charles's character, pushing him from point A to point B, getting him back to Earth? That's kind of what I feel like it's gonna be, but there is a lot of behind the scenes stuff there that I really want to know. I'm definitely gonna look into it, because I'm just the type that I need answers right now. But please feel free to let me know down in the comments if you guys know a little bit more about what's happening with all that, as well as that character Lilandra. Like, there was just so much going on. I was just like, whoa. But the point really hit home in the end with the return of Sinister. We're seeing that he's behind all of this. He's behind Genosha, and now we have Storm and Professor X seeing what happened there, seeing what happened to Magneto and what happened to Gambit, and they're coming back, and it looks like everything's kind of just coming together for a very satisfying finale down the road. So I don't know, this show just doesn't disappoint, even though this kind of seemed like a stepping stone of an episode, a little bit filler. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and as always, I had a lot of fun. But please let me know all of your guys' thoughts. I know I talked a little bit about what's happening in the details of the show, but what did you just think about this episode in particular? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? What are your thoughts of the series so far? Are you enjoying X-Men 97? Please feel free to let me know below. Also, guys, I do have a goal right now. I'm trying to get to 15,000 subscribers, and I would very much appreciate it if you help me get there. If you haven't clicked subscribe already, definitely do so and join the Jones Vibes community. But make sure to smash like, and then on your way out, click on another video. You can follow me on X at Jones Vibes Only, and don't forget to keep up the good vibes, guys. But episode 6 is come and gone, and now on to episode 7.